dear Gemini. This is a love reading or prediction for the month of January with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. This will be a love reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it might as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. I usually read for the empath's side of the story within this dynamic, but also remember that the other person holds up a mirror to your shadow. So use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. You can now get access to my premium content membership at 3 different levels at my channel. Either as a supportive member that will get access to Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time and with no ads, and a full member that will get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. Welcome to check this out through the join button next to the subscribe button. If you're missing the join button on your device, you need to update your app. You can also access to a computer where the join button should be visible, or take the simple way and check out the link in the description box of this video. Okay, for my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to support my channel. So, I will use the Golden Universal Tarot with Roberto De Angelis. And when I open your deck here, I see the 9 of Swords together with the Tower in the reversed. It seems like you're trying to leave something behind, something that was unpleasant, heavy. It took like a lot on you. It was devastating to you. Your heart was really racing at times, and a lot of adrenaline pumping, a lot of anxiety and things like this. So you just want to leave this behind with the cards being in the reversed. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the 2 of Coins with the Tower. So 2 of Coins is basically, when it's in reverse, it's gravity pulling these coins. So you're dropping them, you're letting go of this situation. The Tower is really a spiritual journey. It wants us to clean up our lives, to take away the things that really shouldn't be there because it doesn't make us happy, and leave the rest, leave the rock solid foundation. So you're in the process of letting go of things that's not good for you. I called for archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have a 2 of Swords in the reverse with the Tower in the reverse. So that's a little bit more denial kind of energy. So I'm going to see what it is that you are denying. Congratulations, success, 39. Maybe you are denying the ending or some kind of conclusion. 39. You must celebrate now as I do, for you have achieved success. Accomplishments are yours now, and you are in a position to reap the rewards of your hard work. The symbol of success reminds you that hard work pays off. Being true to yourself and refusing to compromise will yield good things. Choosing this symbol is a wondrous sign that all is well in your life. The symbol requires you to keep working hard, lest you lose the knowledge you have gained. Now is not the time for slacking off. Keep going and celebrate even the smallest victory. Be proud of yourself as I am proud of you. Remember, everything you choose now will come to be realized. Choose wisely. So I don't know if there's some kind of second guessing that's going on here. You were so tough, letting go of all the things that hurt you in your life. But maybe it's some second guessing. Okay, so 6 elements, earth, wind, whoops. Okay, so we have a situation here where we're trying to sort what should be in our lives and not, and we are not moving hastily forward with this. We are being careful to not let, if we are get rid of one bad element, we don't want to let in a new bad element. So we're very careful and protective of ourselves and really watch things and situations before we engage with them. And then we have the Sun card. So it's about being totally aware and like let your own awareness shine through you. So you're also being able to look at what you are doing in these situations. So you're telling yourself the truth, and you're trying to make your inner child happy, because if it's not happy with the relationships, with your job, with your home, it's going to whine and cry and all these kind of things. So you're really trying to take really good care of your inner child here, and to really, it's your soul stepping in, it's your soul coming in here. Sometimes it can be hard to know what is your soul and what is just you behaving badly, okay? But always have your own back, because if you always have your own back, you will be strong enough to also admit when you're wrong eventually. Okay, self-love and a lot of being able to see through things. And here we have the moon as well, so there's a lot of things being hidden in the shadow. This is almost the opposite of Two of Swords. Two of Swords, here we are denying what's in the moon, but here you are not denying what's in the moon. So that is what you did, and the divine wants you to continue doing that. Don't slack off. Don't, just because you're not in acute pain now, don't stop investigating your inside. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles, 19 the Sun, 1 plus 9, 10, and here we have 18, 19. So you're cleaning up the space, the rock foundation for yourself. Keep on doing that. Don't slack off. So even if you're almost, there, the divine sees a risk for you, maybe retracing your step, going back into some bad situation or a behavior where you weren't supporting yourself fully. Okay, so it's done. I will just tune in to you and your situation with the person most on your mind for a few seconds. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a 10 of Cups. So there's a possibility of a great love here, and it comes from the stable foundation of self-love. So if you want, if you're dreaming of some kind of a miracle when it comes to love, it's very possible at this time, as long as you don't fall back into oblivions, okay? And here we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is somewhat crappy self-esteem, where we expect to always be left out in the cold. And if we have those expectations, this is also what will happen. So I'm thinking you need to scan through yourself and look at your blueprints. Blueprints is the things we say to ourselves. For example, let's say you were on a crappy date and you say to yourself, well, there's no good men out there, or there's no good women out there. That is a blueprint, and that is what's going to create your life, and you are going to feel like this. So scan through with the beautiful sun and see too that you are a match for the beautiful future that you want to experience. And here we have what's on your mind about the person most on your mind. I don't know this person just yet, because you have mostly been talking about, or the divine has mostly been kind of taking you by the ear. So will be interesting. So this is the situation with said person, and this is what's on their mind about you. This is the bond you have with that person, or your feelings. This is the bond, your feelings, the bond, their feelings. This is your behaviors and attitudes. Outcome for January, and this is their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with a situation, and we have a 9 of Wands. So you have been through hell and back. We saw that with the beginning, 9 of Swords in the Tower. So you were this soldier, and you learned a lot. You learned to put boundaries. You learned to protect yourself. You learn to not always be, nice and polite. You can be nice when someone is nice. When they're not nice, you snap, okay, a little bit. You don't have to, no violence, no filthy talk or anything like that. You just say, no, that is not okay, or I'm not behind that, or that needs to stand for you. 9 of Wands is sometimes a little bit overprotective of themselves, protecting the little heart there, with a wand and have like built this forest of wands behind them, so no one will come from behind and attack. Sometimes this person can, even if you're nice towards them, they will attack. So try to, be like more chill. Act like you are a dog trainer. Sometimes it's good to make different role plays. Act like you are a dog trainer towards other people. When they are nice, you say nice things, and yeah, I wish you a happy day too, and you have such a lovely kids. Let them know that I said hello, and I will bring down the things that them and I talked about later. So then you be like this. And when someone is snarky and just, okay, what is it that you're wearing? Is this the latest fashion? You say, I don't know, but I wouldn't wear the kind of coat that you are wearing. Kind of snap. So I'm thinking people that is out to give other people bad emotions, kind of stealing your energy, they need to get it back right into their face, so they will stop with this bad behavior, because it's not good for them. This is not good for you. And so this is how you train a dog. Good dog, yes, this is right. You give them good feedback. They do the bad thing, you say, no, that's the wrong thing, don't do that. And that is how to be a dog trainer. So you don't get stuck in just being snappy and just, have this bitchy kind of quality. It might be that you and the other person is acting like this towards each other, a little bit suspicious. Okay, so this is what's on your mind, about the person most on your mind. So I'm heard some swearing here about their inconsistencies and how they don't even know their own emotions. One day they're this, one day they're that, and they always like back and forth, and they're like a little baby, and can't their mother swipe their nose? I don't know. It's a lot of things I'm hearing here. So you feel like you are dealing with a person that is inconsistent with their love, and that they are too weak to really stand by what they're really feeling, what they really want. Is always something like if we give them a straightforward question, they will like this. They are skilled at that, because they don't even know themselves, their own emotions probably, and so they can't really tell you. So you're probably right in all those swearings I heard. And this is what's on their mind about you. And we have judgment here. So they feel the judgment calling. They feel the divine calling. They need to step up. They need to make decisions. They need to be better on expressing themselves, taking adult responsibility, things like this. And they feel like you are already all these things. And I'm getting like a closeness to you, that they feel like you understand them like no one else understand them. And they feel like this is very serious relationship. They have never felt this way before. So for them it's a different, you have gotten very tired of this, you have been through the Tower and the Nine of Swords, being really tormented of this relationship probably, and that's why all the swearing comes. And they have rather had a time where they learn to see things in a new way. So we are not really on the same place here in this relationship, but it's fine. So this is the bond between you two. Queen of Wands. So my dear Gemini, I'm thinking you are actually the Queen of Wands in this. We have the Nine of Wands here. You're looking suspicious at this person, and this is kind of what you think of them. So you might be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign. That's a possibility, because we learn from the other person, so we become them eventually when we have been together long enough. So you don't expect anything good to come from this person here. They expect a lot of good things to come from you. So it's almost like you are the pillar in this relationship with your wisdom and your experience and the things you know. And they are a little bit more unexperienced, and they don't even know themselves. And that's why you probably get a little tired of them. Like they should know this already, or are they dumb because they don't have the experience that you have? But let's say you have lived a million lives on earth and they have lived 3. So then they can't know the same things that you do, and it's no figure, like it's no mystery. So this is your feelings towards them. So underneath that snarky look, you have the best intentions for this person. You love them from a very deep place within, and you would want to be able to trust them and forgive them and take steps forwards towards the love that you have together. But you're very suspicious here. Your heart is very open and naive. Maybe this have been the problem before, that you were too open, naive and trusting, and just throw yourself into love, and you got hurt a lot. But this made this person trust you, it seems, and they learned this love from you. So now you are in a different state, but your heart is still in the same state. It still has this pure intentions, pure love, straight from the source. So this is their feelings towards you, and we have a King of Swords in the reversed. So I need to take an oracle card to clarify this King of Swords here, because it's really cutting. It's almost like they want to spare you from the bad behavior that they have they have shown before. So meditation. I think they need time to heal and figure themselves out. This is a judge, and this is the court, but I'm feeling like they're judging themselves. Be still and listen to the sounds of the pulsing energy at the life force inherent in all things. Sings a gentle song to your sweet ears. In the darkest and inky black night, I, Nyx, make my magic and weave it into the world. This is the time for non-action. Do nothing and find quiet within your heart and wait. All will be revealed when the time is right. Now is the time for quiet contemplation. You won't miss anything if you are quiet. Be still and know that I, Nyx, goddess of night, am always with you, or as you discover your magic in silence. So I'm thinking they're trying to find themselves. It's almost like I'm getting the sense when you have, hurt yourself like really badly, and maybe falling from the tower, for example, if you have used the swear words against this person and told them that they are a selfish ego bastard something, and so they had this fall from the tower, and that feeling you have when you have really been on an accident, you have really hurt yourself, and you don't want anyone to touch you. That's the feeling I'm feeling with this card. Not with this card here. I felt like they are getting what you're saying. You're totally right. They might, though, have a hard time, melting it or digesting it. So they might need to be totally on their own and feel into this what you have said, and if this is the truth, and really going through themselves and their own behavior and looking at themselves from an above perspective, and they need to do so alone and without you, and they are really like this, paralyzed, like I don't want to move. So I think you hit them exactly where, on the right spot. You really shook them awake, but they also don't want to display any emotions towards you right now, because they can't take you coming near or being with them in any sense of the word. Okay, so I'm going to see your love for them. Finance and career. And we also have express your love. So finance and career usually comes either when the person is working on their own, like being able to be more individual, taking care of oneself, have more to offer, maybe later on in a love relationship, because you have built on your finances. So for me, this is you building on this rock solid foundation, but you also want to express your love here. So even if you didn't get as hurt in the fall of the tower, because you were already hurt before, and you might have been the one causing the tower, they feel probably more hurt right now, but maybe it's their ego that has been hurting. So you could easily talk to them, and on a really good level, and as friends you would be able to really help them along this if they would want you to, but they don't want you to. So I'm going to see their love for you. And we have trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. They can't express their love to you right now. They are in a place where you just need to, either you feel in your heart that they love you, or you feel in your heart that no, it's not enough love here. I need to move on to a different, try for something else. This person is not available. I'm going to try to take another card for their love. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this is about them growing spiritually. The shock that the ego got hitting the ground like this, it really woke them up. So now they are in this silent communication with themselves, with their soul, with God, trying to figure out, okay, so all this time, all these years, was I such a jerk? Was I such a big selfish idiot? And these are the things that they are sorting out right now. So they're not available for you, and you probably feel that they have made some kind of epiphany. So you are ready for the next part here to be able to, you want their apologize and them to see their ways, how difficult they were in the past, and just admit to it. And maybe then you can continue your love relationship. At least that's what your heart wants. But their heart is, there was a reason for them being this selfish, living up in the tower and, putting themselves in a safe position and also closing off their emotions. And the reason were some kind of trauma. And that's what they're going to have to deal with now. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. And we have a Knight of Wands. So you don't have very long patience. I guess you already have wasted all the patience you had on this person. So you really want to go and find someone new. And there's a reading up for just this. Will you find someone new 2021 for Gemini? Who is coming towards you in 2021? That's the right playlist. Who is coming towards you 2021? And you will see the continuation of this story there. The things that you want to know if this is going to work out, if you're going to find someone new. Because you're writing off here. Since your little heart wants this person, they are not available. And you want to give your little heart what it wants. So you're going to try to make it happy here with someone else. Okay, so, and this is their behaviors and attitudes, 10 of Wands. So they're really burdened by all this. It really came as a shock to them. They haven't been able to see themselves through other people's eyes. So they're really mesmerized with what they are seeing and how much they have misunderstood things and how they have, stomped in with their big muddy boots and their behavior has had a lot of consequences. And they feel very burdened by this. So this is all that occupies their mind. Am I a good person? Am I a bad person? How should I act in the future? How should I behave? Who am I really? Why did I act like this? All these kind of questions is things that this person, so they can't deal with you. They are just putting it down. And this is the outcome for January. So there's a kind of a spiritual work that's going on between you still, but not in the third dimensional experience, maybe in 5D, the energetic connection between you two. Maybe you will dream about each other and the different things that needs to be solved in this relationship. So you're not able to cooperate or communicate or be on a real friend-based level with this person right now. They are, in this shock. They're shell-shocked, and I think they feel very lost without you, but they also don't know if they ever loved you, and because they don't know their own emotions. So they feel like, no, hell no, I need to figure this out. I can't go on like this. I need to figure myself out. I need to learn to understand myself. So this is the advice for you. Storm fields. 9, 10, 9. This too shall pass. Uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. I think this has almost already happened with the tower. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside of you, or better, you and another, will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. So you might feel certain regrets because now this person don't want to be with you, but it's not because you were wrong, it's because you were right and they need this time to figure themselves out. So am I this cold-hearted person using other people for my own pleasure? What's going on? And for you, this is almost like you don't get any reward for the breakthrough. But so what should you do? It's more waiting out the storm. The card says now is not the time to engage in any chaos or drama. So try to keep yourself outside this storm that's going on with this person here. This kind of storm can be destructive and you regret your actions later. And I'm thinking it's this person would regret their actions later. So don't go to them. It's like you have woken a sleeping bear and it's not pissed off with you really. It's just, it hurts. It's grumpy. It's hungry and someone has sticked an arrow right through it. That was you, but they don't know. No, they know. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. Find shelter. This turbulent water will pass and your house will be untouched. Say no drama. Wait out the storm until it blows over. Only then you will be heard. So if you want to express your love, but this person can't hear you right now, they would be like, oh, because it's enough with this epiphany that they have already had. So I will ask, what will this epiphany lead to? Will they have any breakthrough anytime soon? If you still, want to hang around and wait. We have the warrior, 2. My beloved child, when the warrior appears to you, it's such a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you in your life, you are truly protected. Whatever you are experiencing right now, all will be well. If your question is regarding love, this card represents someone who is deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. I feel like this person they do love you, but they can't show it because they don't know this themselves. Since then, they don't know themselves at all. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. And the qualities was being deeply committed, protective, and kind. And this person haven't shown this character. So if this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on, for I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There is another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your path. So I'm thinking like this. This person is trying to become this better person, the one that can, could be in a love relationship and actually be committed and kind and whatnot. And you needs to be this person for yourself. And maybe you also need to go out and search for a 2.0, like the person that have already gone through this, because you have made a breakthrough through. So you're probably on a different level than this person right now. So you could meet a person on this level. You don't have to slave around down here in the storm fields. But we will always be tested. So as the card said, you need to have some scrutiny and decide, is this a good person? Not just take one because I can't stand to be lonely. If I just have the right feelings, I will go with them. So I'll take whatever I can get. And if you are like that, you're probably going to repeat a lot of mistakes and end up in a lot of difficult situations again. So try to be a little bit more, have a better scrutiny and search for the 2.0. Okay, so that's all I have to say. And look at the Gemini reading, Will You Find Someone New, for 2021. That will help you further on this, what's going to come here next. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. You can also help my channel through sharing this video with like-minded. To not miss out on any of my content, you can visit my channel. There's a lot of different playlists with both your favorite videos and also a lot of new videos. If you click the arrow to see more, you will only see the last 12, and that's okay if it's astrological videos, but sometimes there's more videos, maybe from earlier on. So rather click the headline to see all the videos that the playlist contains. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.